High School Game Night brought to you by JD's Pazzo Pizza in Ephrata. Welcome back to the High School Game Night Halftime Report. Time to talk to the man, the myth, and the legend. It's Jeff Reinhart from PennLive.com. We were talking District 3 football from all kinds of different counties. Hey, Jeff, great to see you. I'm back from the beach.
You are back. Welcome back. Week 5, Brian. Here we go.
Almost halfway there. But
Yeah.
we will begin in the Lancaster-Lebanon League. The Hempfield Black Knights, unbeaten at 4-0, looking very dangerous. But are they a true threat to the Wilson Bulldogs in Section 1 and maybe the whole district?
Maybe, and you know what? We're going to find out next week when Hempfield hosts Wilson.
That's right. We can take a look at some video.
Absolutely. No, Hempfield's been fantastic. One of the best offenses in the league. Will Blair, there he goes. He can motor. 400 rushing yards and 8 touchdowns in the last 2 weeks. He's been awesome. 648 rushing yards, tops in the LL League. Sam Kramer, really good dual threat quarterback, 600 all-purpose yards. Knights averaging 401 yards a game on offense. Ooh. They went up over 500 yards against LS in week 1, don't forget. Also a good defense, number 7 in the league, only giving up 270 yards a game. 6 takeaways. They're a +3 on turnover margin, which is a number I love to look at. They've been really good there. So a lot of good, fun numbers for Hempfield. Their offense has been really, really good. And well, like you said, they'll get Wilson at home next week, and that should be one heck of a Section 1 showdown game if everybody takes care of business tonight.
So they have it. So what you're saying is there's a chance.
So there's a chance. We'll see. If somebody's going to knock Wilson off here, we thought Hempfield and Manheim Township coming in. Hempfield gets first crack at him next week.
Should be fun.
Yeah.
All right, we'll head over to the York Adams League now. Northeastern's football program, it didn't even exist prior to 2008, but they're 4-0 as well. How do you wrap your brain around that?
Wow, interesting, huh? And they beat Central York, which is a gigantic win for their program.
Yeah.
Second year in a row, they got off to a hot start. They were 3-0 last year before falling to Central, so got over that hump, cleared that hurdle. So this year, 4-0 start for John Sapansky's team. Wing T team, we see a lot of that around here with the Donegals and LS and teams like that who have run that. So some fun numbers for them. Over 1,000 rushing yards already, 1,018. Number 2 in York Adams in rushing, so these guys will stick it on the ground and go. Shannon Valenti's the quarterback. He's also passed for over 400 yards and 6 touchdowns, so they've been balanced. But the Wing T's also been great. Anu Johnson, Chris Wack, they're both 300-yard rushers. Over 1,000-yard rushing. So they're number 2 in that in York Adams, which is a great number. Defense has also been stingy. They've only given up 373 rushing yards in 4 weeks. That's number 1 in York Adams, so that's why Northeastern's winning. Balance on offense and a stingy defense.
Yeah.
4-0 start for the Bobcats.
Pretty
How about
impressive
that?
for a program that hasn't been around a decade yet.
Nice. Congrats to those guys.
Yeah, for sure. But finally, in the mid-pen,
hey,
our annual halfway check-in on Bishop McDevitt. Those 3 Division I wide receivers have gelled pretty nicely with QB Tavon Bowers so far. I mean, what do you see from them so far?
A lot of fun numbers as we thought we would coming into the season. And yeah, the 3 D1 wideouts are all off to a very hot start. There's Mr. Bowers. 4-0 getaway for McDevitt, not a huge surprise. Kobe White, the Boston College commit, 21 catches, 4 touchdowns. Bryce Hall, who's headed to Virginia, 18 catches, 3 touchdowns. Kyrie Calley, who will be heading to Bowling Green, 13 catches, 3 touchdowns. Those guys average many yards per catch.
Yeah.
Tavon Bowers has been good. Good percentage. 55 for 86 coming into this week. 858 and 11 touchdowns. So they get Hershey this week in a tie for first in the Keystone in the mid-pen. And they get Lower Dauphin in week 10. That's always a big game. LD also came into this week 1-0 in conference play. So McDevitt, we'll hear about them a ton here in a couple of weeks once districts roll around, but undefeated. Coach Wechter's team playing great out of the chute has a lot to do with Bowers and those 3 wideouts.
So explosive, always.
Yes.
All right, well, thanks, Jeff. Thanks for stopping by. We'll do it all again next week, yeah?
Yes, can't wait. Thanks, Brian.
Appreciate it. And remember, you can check out all of Jeff's work over at PennLive.com for all the latest on high school athletes throughout the LL League. And do not forget, we are right back here next Friday night with more live high school football on BRC 11. It'll be a Section 2 showdown garden spot at Cocalico, a true game of the week here on BRC 11 next Friday at 7 o'clock p.m. But that will do it for the halftime report. Thanks for watching. We will send you back out to Lidditz for second half action between Manheim Township and Warwick. Enjoy.